What's up? Welcome back to the channel. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. If you are new, I am Earth Angel 111. Got a quick intuitive reading for you. Not sure how long this will be, but I will hop in. So as I was setting up, I wasn't sure, as always, what I'm going to do for my message. And clear as day, Spirit delivered. All day I've been feeling Archangel Uriel's energy, so he may be present within you if this message reaches your page, okay? He may be in your presence today. And if you clicked on this video, it's for a reason, okay? So pure as day message, what I'm picking up for a lot of you, and why I put Karmics with an S in the title, is because it may have been more than one person, but for the divine feminine or the divine masculine, this is collective, so it will resonate with whoever, okay, whether you're feminine or masculine watching. There were one or more individuals that tried to essentially keep y'all apart, okay? People did not want to see you be together. And when I pulled on the pre-shuffle, these three came out in reverse. All three of them, y'all. The Sun in reverse, okay? 10 of Cups in reverse, and the Hermit in reverse. Well, Hermit in the upright represents a happy home life, right? So first of all, you and your person are both experiencing being apart and not being happy about it. You may not even be in communication with each other, so you may not know that. 10 of Cups in reverse, right? Ultimate unhappiness, okay? And the Sun in reverse. No happy days all around. So this message is only going to resonate with those of you who know that you wish you were with your person, but you guys aren't together. Okay, so take it how it resonates, and I'm going to hop right into the message. So yeah, for a lot of you, basically, with the Sun in reverse, okay, 10 of Cups in reverse and the Hermit in reverse, there were one or more individuals that made a group effort for you guys to be apart, whether that was through gossip, through lying on each other, okay? And for others of you, they straight up could have planned for you to be busy or them to be busy, totally preoccupied in other plans. So this could be people that are close to you. This could be people that are strangers to you, but close to your person, or vice versa. Put the energy where it fits, okay? But for a lot of you, what it is essentially there were people that did not want to see a happy union come together. So if you found this message today, you could be longing for your person, and I definitely get the sense that they're longing to be with you. You could be a Virgo, you could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a Leo. Those are the main energies I have out to start. So yeah, if you resonate or your person with any of those signs, this will definitely be a message for you. But for a lot of you, it's like essentially this was all set up intentionally to make the two of you apart. And if either of you have been busy today, okay, it's like you're not going to realize the full extent of what it feels to not be together until the end of the day. So this could have been someone you previously had a long-term relationship with. This could be someone you had a family with and you're separated. For others of you, this could be someone you're newly were dating and things didn't work out. This could be someone you have kids with. Take it how it resonates, as I always say, and leave the rest for someone else. I'm going to do a full tarot spread, and then I'll do some oracle messages, and I will do some angel messages and love messages from your person. So go ahead, hit that like button. Thank you so much for joining in. And again, Merry Christmas to those of you who celebrate. I hope you had an amazing day with your families. So yeah, gonna hop right in, okay? With this 10 of Cups in reverse, you and your person could really be feeling the separation at this moment in time. If you both celebrate Christmas or any type of like holiday festivities, okay, today of all days could have been a day that normally you would spend it together. I feel like there was a plot done to either make either of you separated, or even further upon that, make you both have like miserable ass days. Okay, so you and your person could both be someone who normally celebrates the holidays in a big way, whether that be gift giving, whether that be spending time with family, whether that be all the above, spending time together. And instead you could both be isolated from each other today, missing each other and realizing the fact of the matter is things aren't the same this year, okay? And I'm not sure if you or your person are aware of the plots and schemes that were planned in order for the two of you to not be together. But based on that energy alone, okay, there was a lot of things done, a lot of planning by karmic ass energies for possibly months, possibly years, to make sure that y'all never have another Christmas again. And it's a shame, okay? People like to block love. Now, at the bottom of the deck, as I noticed this and just put this down, it's the Hierophant. So also this is Taurus energy, but Hierophant represents long-term stability, marriage, and God. So for a lot of you, this is someone you are meant to have a holy matrimony with. You were supposed to be married to them if you aren't already, okay? And that's the shame of it all. Both of you are in separation from each other right now, missing each other. And what it comes down to is the fact of the matter is there were multiple people that did anything they could to keep you separated. So there were karmics that could have possibly approached you, possibly approached your person, trying to get you both to separate, date other people, go separate ways, right? And with that Hierophant coming out, that is an indication that you're meant to be together regardless of what anyone thinks. So with this Eight of Cups in reverse, more water energy, but basically it represents an emotional instability. So what I'm really picking up is like you or your person were left wondering whether or not this connection was truly something that was meant to be. Was it truly divinely guided or was it karmic? The wild thing is, if you clicked on this message, y'all, it was the karmics that made y'all believe that this union was karmic, when in fact you could both be in separate relationships or pursuing other people, knowing deep down where your heart belongs, okay? There's no place like home. But yeah, for the feminines watching specifically, or masculines, if you're dealing with a divine masculine, this is how they feel right now. They could feel like they got a lot of options. They don't know where to choose, okay? This was intentionally done by karmic energies. People purposely tried to make your person think that you were not the best suited for them, when divine's coming through in this reading to say it's actually the polar opposite. Whoever they've been dealing with since then is toxic for them. So for the feminines, okay, if you're watching right now in specific, it really has to do with the fact is your masculine could be indulging in toxic behaviors in their life. For a lot of you, this person in particular right now could actually be overindulging, not saving their money, not spending wisely, spending time with people who don't give a shit about them, okay? Your person could be doing things that are really detrimental to their future, okay? Possibly overindulging in alcohol, possibly going out too much with their friends, okay? People that at the end of the day, if they try to keep you and your person separated, they really didn't give a shit about you or your person long term, right? Because ultimately a social life is all great and fun, but when you're getting older and as you get older, so when you're over your 20s, you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, you can't party with your friends forever. Most people want to settle down and have a family, have a long-term relationship. And for a lot of you, this is the exact opposite as to what's going to happen because karmics purposely tried to keep the two of you apart. And it's just really a shame because I feel like with this energies here, for some of you, the same karmics that try to split you up could be in relationships. So the person around your person could be in a happy marriage, could be in a long-term relationship. This could be a friend of theirs. This could be an acquaintance, a coworker, a family member of either of yours. I feel like you both have separate karmics right now that are trying to keep you apart, okay? And ultimately, what it comes down to is the fact of the matter is there are people purposely trying to infiltrate this connection and make you both feel like you're not meant to be in a divine union. And it's just a shame, right? Happy people ain't hating and hating people ain't happy, okay? And Merry Christmas to everyone who's joining. Go ahead and leave a comment. I love to hear your stories if it resonates, and definitely go ahead and at least subscribe or like the video. Would really appreciate it. That's all I ever ask is for a like on the videos. So yeah, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Your person or you both could be experiencing a ton of misfortunes at this moment in life because ultimately you're both actually going through dealing with toxic ass people who are leading you away from this divine union. I feel like deep down your person could know this. This may be why this message is coming through, or you feel it in your heart, okay? Maybe this is someone you previously had a lot of great holidays with, or you had a lot of great times with, right? So with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, you could also both be experiencing major tower endings in your life right now, major upheaval. For a lot of you, you could go through stuff like people trying to give you a hard time, okay? Having a hard time trying to manage to pay your bills. For others of you, this could look like people in your immediate circle automatically betraying you, right? Fake ass friends, okay? Snakes in your life. A lot of you, your person's going through the same awakening that you already went through. So while you have already gone through this spiritual awakening and you've realized who is a karmic individual in your life, who means you no good, who's there to make you unhappy, who's there to slow down your path, who's there to drain your energy, who's there to make you feel less than, okay, and who's there to attack you. Your person's about to wake up to that if they haven't already. And I think today is the day, because you guys aren't together on what would normally be a very important day, right? This day is celebrated between people who truly know the story of Jesus and how Jesus was born on today, okay? So I love that the Hierophant card came through, because that's God truly. And anyone leaving negative comments, I wish you the merriest of Christmases. I hope you had a great day with your family. So yeah, today's a day that you should be kind to others. And ultimately, I feel like people purposely tried to make you or your person unhappy. And it's just really sad, because this is the definition of a karmic, right? Someone who brings negative energy to another person's life. Definition of a karmic. Look at that. Split the deck, the Lovers in reverse. And Page of Swords in reverse. You could also have been dating an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is Gemini energy as well. So a lot of you, regardless, with this Lovers in reverse, people could have seen that you and your person had such a beautiful relationship together. You had one of those relationships that people see in the movies, okay? Or people see in real life and they're like, wow, what a good looking couple, or what a good match. You and your person being in divine energy means really living to be your best self, right? Not trying to bring other people down, not trying to split up other relationships, not trying to be detrimental to other people's lives. That's the definition of a divine energy. And if you ever find yourself wondering, are you in your divine energy? Well, do you go out of your way to make people's lives hard? Because if you do, that's a karmic ass individual. And yeah, I feel like a lot of you have been attacked by karmic people who tried to make you. Look at that, candle just went when I said that. Confirmation. A lot of you and your person have been attacked separately to keep you both apart. To keep you both in such struggles that you can't even take the time to focus on your love right now, because instead you're focused on what's crumbling down in your own worlds, okay? And the sad thing is, with each other's help, you guys could overcome all of these situations together. But instead, okay, there's people in your lives that purposely tried to make you both feel like this relationship was not one that was stable. And your person's truly waking up to the fact that they've been incredibly heartbroken since the two of you parted ways. For a lot of you in particular, okay, with this Ace of Cups in reverse, your person could be truly heartbroken today. You could have been someone who made their life feel incredibly special on Christmas, whether you realize this or not, right? And it doesn't have to be through like a major gift or anything, just your energy alone. When you're with your divine counterpart, how you know is because you truly will feel a love for someone you've never felt before. You know, it's just like time will pass so fast, but then feel so slow. It's almost like there's no other person you'd rather spend your time with than that person. You could just be cuddling for hours. You could be watching a movie. You could be doing fun things. Whatever you're doing, though, when you're with your person, it's amazing, right? And if you've never experienced that yet, then you haven't met your divine counterpart, or you have not entered your divine feminine or masculine energy. And that's okay, because we're still all learning, growing, and evolving. But for a lot of you in particular, okay, this is what it looks like. Now, here's another thing. I actually would love to say this because someone just left it in the comments. Divine feminines and divine masculines don't hex each other, okay? I don't believe in any of that shit, okay? I believe in the power of prayer. And so ultimately, if you feel like that, or if your person was ever spoken about like that, that's from a karmic. Only karmic energies dabble in black magic and weird shit like that, or say that their person did. Period. Okay? People of God, people of divine energy, don't lie to people. They don't pull bullshit like that. They don't worry about black magic. Okay? And on this channel, please step off and click another video, because that ain't the time. Amen. So with this reverse energy, though, this is what it is. People did amazing facts to really make you feel like you and your person weren't meant to be. Okay, you can be blocked from the channel. If you believe in dark energy like that, you are a karmic individual who needs to consider healing themselves. Amen. And every time God will win, okay? It may not happen overnight, but anyone who is truly of the Lord will always be the most protected. And it's funny that you say that, because as I'm reading this energy, Psalm 91 is already out. So he who dwelleth in the Most High will always have a shield over them by the Lord. So yeah, regardless of that, do not buy into any of that crap. And if anyone's trying to leave negative comments like that, please find another video to watch. Merry Christmas. So with this energy in reverse, it just goes to show that exactly what just happened, that's karmics trying to impede on your energy or your person's energy, trying to make you feel less than, trying to make you give up on yourself, trying to make you walk away from a divine union. Why it is because karmics don't want to see two people in their divine energy be truly happy and in love, because together they are what's known as a power couple. They can achieve the most in the world. So pure examples of that would be certain leaders back in the day, okay? I'm talking Cleopatra and Caesar. They definitely went through their own things, but they were a divine couple for sure. Mary and Joseph was a divine union, okay? They birthed Jesus, okay? So I could go on and on about divine couples. I'll definitely think if I think of any more along this reading. But for a lot of you, it really has to do with the fact, if someone could ever try and make another person feel less than, or make someone feel like they're not meant to be in a relationship, that's an example of a karmic. So if you ever find yourself wondering who's karmic in your life and who isn't, who has ever tried to steer you away from a relationship? Right? People can give their opinions all day, but at the end of the day, it's always about choosing what's right in your heart. So when people don't believe in a relationship, or they put in their opinions on a relationship, and this can happen in many ways every single day in everyone's lives, whether it's a total stranger telling you, whether it is literally someone close to you telling you, when someone tries to tell you who you can and can't be in love with, y'all, that is a definition of karmic energy. And I just think it's a shame. So a lot of you could have been dealing with a lot of differences in your life. Maybe you and your divine feminine or masculine have different backgrounds, different upbringings, okay? Different classes of your abundance. You know, it's a classic story as well, Romeo and Juliet. Look at how for a lot of them, okay, growing up, no one in their families approved, and it was like a forbidden love. That's an example of karmics trying to keep them apart. And ultimately the ending was tragic, because they did not overcome what the karmics wanted for them. And that story would have played out so differently if they would have chosen love over other people's opinions, okay? So that's really what it comes down to. For a lot of you, y'all are dealing with a ton of people trying to stick their nose in you and your person's business. And this is why you guys could truly be apart. And it's a shame, because today of all days, I feel like this is why this energy is coming through. Your person could have planned to, I was picking up something about last Christmas as well. So maybe the separation either happened originally last Christmas or around then. Your person could have actually been planning, for the feminines out there, to put a ring on your finger, okay? People could have known that. This could have been what tried to keep them away from you. For others of you, it could have been that it was this year, but I'm picking up for some of you, like your person may have had for months or even years planned that they were going to propose to you, and they could have told someone who was close to them, who led them away from you. And so this person could really be feeling this energy today, like you are their better half and they are away from you. So yeah, you could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, or Aquarius. Those are the main energies I have. And regardless of energies, okay, I'm just going to hop right in. So thank you so much for watching. And I appreciate everyone who truly resonates with the videos. It is Christmas, so if you don't find this message resonates, feel free to check out another video I've posted, okay? I wouldn't want anyone to waste their time on such a sacred day. Also, I will do mystery messages later if you guys would like as well. All right, so yeah, 9 of Wands in reverse. Wands in the upright represents passion, the phallic energy, okay? A lot of you may not realize this, but you either being the feminine or the masculine, you could both be actually sustaining from intimate moments with other people, and you don't even realize this, okay? For some of you, you and your person could both be in separation, but you both currently aren't actually dating other people, or if you are dating other people casually, neither of you have actually been intimate with other people. For some of you, this won't resonate with all of you, but for some of you, you both may not have been intimate with anyone else since each other, no matter how long it's been, whether it's been weeks, months, or years. But for others of you, it may be that you just haven't been intimate in a number of months. But I'm picking up strongly for some of you, like your person knows that you were their person, and even if you're watching for a masculine, they could have a ton of people interested in them. They could be going on dates, flirting with people, but at the end of the day, intense message. For some of you, this person just hasn't been able to like be erect when it comes to other partners. Like they just haven't been able to, because every time they get stuck in their head or they think of you. And it could be the same for you. Maybe you all of a sudden back out every time you get close to someone. I feel like for some of you, maybe you've kissed another person or they have, but when it comes to like full-blown intimacy, neither of you have done it, because at the end of the day, it's almost as if you both think of each other right before you're meant to do something like that, or you're just not turned on. And that's truly what it means too, to find a divine counterpart. Once you meet your divine love, like no one turns you on like that person, right? And a lot of you could resonate with that. This could have been someone you were willing to change your whole life for, right? Some of you could have wanted to make a long distance move for this person. Others of you could have already done that. When it comes to marriage and children, if you're able to, if you're within the age of doing that. Some of you maybe previously never wanted a long-term commitment or never wanted to have kids, and then you met your person and everything could have changed because you found your person, right? So a lot of you, if you're separated right now, there was a big group effort to keep the two of you apart. And for some of you, I'm even hearing it was some type of religious group or group of people that were your friends, okay, or coworkers of theirs or yours. It was a large number of people, which is why I put karmics. It wasn't just one person, it was multiple people that were like, we see how much these two vibe. You guys could have had great chemistry together even, okay? Just something about when you two were together, the whole room was watching you guys be in love. It's almost like you had this aura shield around each other, okay? So you could have experienced just a lot of naturally good times with this person. This person could have been someone you felt the most at home with, right? You didn't feel like you had to pretend to be someone else when you were with your person. You could be your goofiest, okay? For the ladies, you could have the messiest hair, no makeup on. For the masculines, you could just be authentic. You could be emotional, right? And I feel like whoever you're dealing with, you know, it's a really special thing when you can be your truest self with an individual and you don't feel like you have to try so hard to impress them. And a lot of you, this is what you experienced with this person. And just know that the energy in this reading anyway, it's being mirrored, okay? And if you ever wonder if you're dealing with the karmic or the real deal, that's how you know, okay? It's that one love that everything just makes sense with. It doesn't make sense, but it makes sense, right? And at the end of the day, your person is really truly someone that you can always vibe with. No matter how tough things get or no matter how good things get, you always have each other's backs, okay? And people knew this. This is the sad thing of this reading, because today it could have been people the closest to you or your person or both on either side that made you guys feel like you needed to keep moving on, dating other people, trying to pursue new relationships, when indeed those same people that pursued the two of you to move away from each other, maybe for some of you, you naturally had your own breakup, okay? For others of you, you could have not. It could have been a full karmic setup the whole time to separate you. But for some of you, it may have been you had your own breakup and you both confided in other people, right? People on their side that were close to them, people on your side that were close to you. And ultimately, all those people that were confided in knew that the two of you were meant to be together long term, but they truly could have pushed the two of you guys away from each other intentionally. And it's just really sad, okay? Some of you I'm picking up, this could have been a long-term love, someone you knew for a number of years. You could have had the same friend group, okay? Or you could have had the same, maybe you've met each other at work. You could have the same coworkers. For others of you, this could have been someone you knew when you were growing up. You've known them for so long, right? And however you resonate, you've always known at the back of your mind that that was your person, and so did they. Wow, so the one thing that Divine wants you to know is through this period today of being in solitude away from each other, all it is awakening each other's hearts to the realization that the two of you are meant to be together long term. So as much as things may seem difficult right now, know that at the end of the day, the fact that you two are away from each other, you're both thinking about each other, okay? You both could be in some type of meditative state or a period of like being single, right? Maybe you're surrounded by family and friends today. Maybe they are. Maybe you're alone. Maybe they are. However it resonates, you both could be in that mindset, that mode of realizing that your heart belongs with one another. And I think there's nothing more beautiful than that realization. Now the star is at the bottom of the deck, 6 of Wands, okay? Lots of passion. When your person thinks of who turns them on the most, it's always been you. When your person thinks about who makes them feel the best, the sexiest, the hottest, the most handsome, the most beautiful, it's always been you guys, okay? So that's something I feel like you guys need to hear today, because maybe through this time apart, you've wondered that. Was there something you did that made you not good enough for this person for them to walk away from you, or you from them? And the answer is no. It was literally karmics that tried to get in the way of this connection. And also today, kind of funny, I'm wearing my clear quartz. So maybe for some more clarity, you guys should wear your clear quartz, okay? It may help. And if you have a piece of clear quartz, put it by your pillow when you sleep to have good dreams and possibly more clear communication with one another. I feel like your person's gearing up to give you some type of phone call today, okay? Or some type of message to let you know how they've been feeling about you, okay? And with this wand energy, your person wants you to know you rock their world. Like, you make them feel so good, okay? And this person could be missing you big time today. Missing your cuddles, missing your kisses, missing your intimacy, and more so than that, missing the good times you guys shared. A lot of you could have really spent great quality times together, either on the holidays or other times in your life. Okay, so with this 6 of Wands, what I'm really picking up is your person always feels like, too, you were the star in their world. You were the star of their show, right? Look at how she's on the center stage. She's like, so ladies, if you ever wondered if your person didn't think you was good enough, they'd be like, oh yeah, that's bae right there looking like a whole snack, like a whole Christmas dinner. Amen. And honestly, I just think it's really sweet. There's something here because she's wearing a skirt. You could have looked really good in like skirt and heels. Your person's like, yeah, when she threw on that skirt, those legs, okay, your person was like, damn. Oh, so maybe something about Christmas, you could have got dressed up. Whatever holiday you celebrate around this time, okay, but specifically it is Christmas today, right? You could have got dressed up on this day, and there could have been a specific fit you wore, I'm hearing, one year that they'll never forget. For others of you, it could have been like a Christmas morning celebration. You guys could have given each other gifts and woken up together, okay, or something like this. But yeah, as your person's in solitude, they're really just realizing and remembering the fact of the matter is that you two had some amazing times together, and now ultimately they are missing you, okay? And they feel as though like people really tried to make them think that you were not for them or they were not for you. So I'm gonna have a sip of my chai tea. Oh, I got a little bit of lipstick on both sides now. Uh-oh. I was trying to make it see my lipstick, but. So yeah, I really feel like if you're resonating with this, your person's having a sudden wake-up call, or you guys are going to, that you don't want to spend next Christmas without your person, okay? Or they don't without you. So yeah, you could have both been surrounded by friends, family, other people that you love and care about. But those could have been some of the same people that chose you or told you to choose someone else. And it's just a shame, you know, because I think truly when someone cares about you, loves and values you, they don't try and impede on your relationships, right? If they do, there's always some type of hidden resentment or hidden motive. Some of you, it could have been your own closest family members that tried to keep the two of you apart and could have made you both realize that that happened. But it's like, I'm picking up with this as well, Seven of Cups. Your person may feel as though you have options, okay? Feminine or masculine. They may feel as though, like, I don't know if they even want me back. I don't know if they're still interested. Okay, I could have played too many games with this person based on what other people wanted. Yeah, you or them, that is a major vibe I'm picking up. And like, this person could have left you on red. They could have left you ghosted. They could have totally ignored you, totally made you feel like you just weren't enough. And all of that was because of them asking another person's opinion on your connection. Do you think they're truly into me, or are they just using me? Do you think they just want me for the clout or the recognition, or do they truly love me for me? The answer is in both of your hearts, okay? That's all you need to know, right? Think truly deep down in your heart. Cancel out all the noise of other people's opinions on your connections, okay? And for some of you, if this was a newer connection in your life, well, then you should never listen to other people's opinions because they don't know you both yet, right? But for some of you, I feel like this is a more long-term connection that could have split and neither of you continued to pursue it based on what other people wanted for your relationship. So yeah, gonna get a couple more messages and then I'll do love messages directly from your person. If you're new, please go ahead and hit that like button. And I just want to say again, Merry Christmas. Wow, so 3 of Cups in reverse, bro. I split the deck and look what's here. That's a definition of a third party. So 1111, y'all, make a wish. See, that's how you know this is truly, for a lot of you, your soulmate or a twin flame reading. So 3 of Cups in reverse. This is the second part of the message that I was feeling. For a lot of you, there was a third party that got in the way. So you could have been tempted away by someone else, or your person was, or the two of you were at the exact same time. And whether that was a plan all along, or that just happened from the universe, because sometimes that does just happen, right? However it resonates, it's like intentionally, this happened in your life where you and your person were purposely led away from each other in the middle of some type of divine union that the two of you shared. And ultimately, it's just a shame that other people try to get in the way. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, thanks for hanging out for a moment. So yeah, with this 3 of Cups in reverse, for a lot of you, this was intentionally done, not only to you, but to your person. Okay, there was definitely people who intentionally tried to get in the way of this connection and keep the two of you apart. Don't worry, I definitely wasn't checking my hair. Thank you so much for worrying, though. That's not it. Anyways, so 3 of Cups in reverse. So ultimately, you and your person could have literally been entertaining other options, or if not, your person has been, y'all. And they've come to the realization, like, that's not who they want to be with. So this part won't resonate for everyone, but if it is a little bit, like, I'm giving you a bit of a warning ahead of time. This may be a little bit more of a sensitive part to hear. For some of you, okay, I'm picking up on more a masculine energy, but this could be feminine as well. Your person could have spent time with another person today specifically, and then they just realized it ain't the same. It ain't the same as it was when you guys were together. It's not the same love, okay? I feel like for some of you, your person was led down a completely different path to date another individual by people they cared about the most. And then when they experienced that, they came to the realization that their heart just ain't in it like that, like they were with you. So Knight of Wands, this person has amazing amount of love and respect for you. This could be a fire sign you're dealing with as well, Aries, Leo, Sag. But with that wand energy, regardless of the sign, okay, fire here with the wands represents passion. So this person has an amazing amount of passion for you, and they're starting to realize no one does it like you guys do. No one makes them feel free. Look at how these are all in reverse, except for this one. Your person knows, like, until they come in and bring you an offer, they're going to keep having tower moments in your life, or their life, or you're going to. So some of you, y'all, shit could be going awry in your life right now. Like, I'm talking disagreements with people, not feeling your best, okay? Not at your peak performance in your life. Major endings happening, okay? Friendships crumbling to the ground. God is purposely removing things that no longer serve you to make room for you and your person to be in a divine connection with no interruptions. Because that was what broke y'all up the first place, or what has kept you two apart, okay? So divine unions, no one ever said they were easy, right? Relationships in general, they're never easy. But when you find that one person that's really worth holding on to, that's really worth fighting for, okay? There's no better feeling in the entire world. Especially not when you know who your person is and you're not with them. So yeah, for a lot of you, okay, you're definitely dealing with someone who came to the realization. 444 viewers, y'all, get those likes in and claim that energy, okay? Manifesting, 444 represents manifestation. Y'all used to be able to manifest anything you wanted like that together. And then since you're not together, shit could be taking a lot longer. Things aren't going good. Things aren't just naturally flowing into your life like they used to be. That's because you're not in divine union. And that was the Karmics plan the whole time, because when you guys are in divine union together, y'all, you're seen to other people, whether you realize this or not, as like an amazing couple. I know they're not together anymore, but actually look at Brangelina. Karmics broke them up. When they were together, look at how many kids they had and how many kids they adopted. Like, they really did. And look at how many amazing movies they had and things they did. There's another example of a divine union. Okay, two very amazing individuals. And when they were together in a relationship, their relationship was incredibly strong. But then people went out of their way to try and break them up. Whether we realize this or not, obviously we don't, but they went through their own battles, and I don't believe they're together anymore. But while they were together, they achieved amazing things, okay? Great relationships, great connections, great unions together. And yeah, it's just a shame to see for a lot of you intentionally that was done. Karmics breaking y'all or breaking them up. But when they were together, I'm pretty sure they both won like Oscars or major awards. They both had a few children who are going to go on to end up living their legacy, right? And then they adopted. I'm pretty sure they had their own businesses, things like that. There are many divine unions, okay? Some that are still together as well in the public. So if you can think of one right now, drop in the comments. If you, after what I've kind of said, if you can think of a divine union, okay? One that I haven't mentioned, drop in the comments right now, because there are quite a few still going strong. So yeah, 2 of Cups in reverse, 3 of Swords in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse, the Tower, and Knight of Wands in the upright. With this in the upright, for a lot of you right now, you and your person, really, this person wants to come in and bring you an offer, but they're worried you're not going to take it. I feel like for a lot of you, you've been separated for so long that this person is not sure if you truly have the heart capacity to give them another chance. You know, so your person in particular could really feel as though you guys have done your thing, you're not sure, or they're not sure, you guys can forgive each other, move forward. That's what the Karmics wanted. That's what the Karmics wanted. They wanted you guys to feel as though you were not meant to be in love. And it's a shame, because like as a reader, I pick up on this energy a lot lately. I'm going to say this, y'all, okay? I've been watching my analytics to see what's going and what's not. It's a shame that I find a lot more of you guys resonate with the negative energies that come out in the readings versus the positive things to look forward to, or the more positive readings, right? Y'all literally always resonate more with the heartbreak, the sad endings, the betrayals, okay? The bullying, the being targeted, okay? Always more than when I say a positive message like, what new blessings can you expect? I just put that up today. What new blessings can you expect for 2025? Go ahead and check it out after this reading. For some of you, I will mention, just to give you a little preview, what came out is for some of you, if you've been trying to conceive a child with your partner, regardless what side you are on, okay? that was coming through majorly for the new year. I'm talking spring or summer. So some of you, if you have been broken up from your person, maybe you will get back together. And if you're able to, of course, I don't want to hear in the comments for someone who's unable to have kids saying, well, I'm too old to have kids, okay? This is for people who resonate. But for some of you, if that was something you were trying to do with your partner, then all of a sudden you guys had an ending, you're not together. Some of you may reconcile and you may end up conceiving by spring or summer of next year. Or for those of you who are in a relationship with your person and things are just kind of going awry based on karmics trying to keep you separated, you may have a second child, okay? So take what resonates, and God bless, and congratulations if that energy does resonate. See, there you go. See, this only resonates with people who are able to have children, okay? Not every message is going to be your message. This is collective. So yeah, with this energy coming through, though, ultimately what you need to realize is for a lot of you, there were people that intentionally tried to create some type of negative space for you and your person to feel as though you're not meant to be in a relationship. And it's just a shame. Because I think for some of you, this is the other part of the reading I got. If it was just people on either of your sides, like you're not in other relationships, you're both single right now, there could be people that are happy about that behind the scenes. Like, yeah, I got them away from them, or yeah, I got them away from them. At the end of the day, anyone who would ever try to keep a couple from working out their issues or a couple from being happy in love, they're projecting what they're going through on someone else. They're not dealing with their own relationship issues or their life issues, right? Because you never meddle in another person's relationship. The only thing you should ever say about another person's relationship is congratulations. Congratulations on your engagement. Congratulations on your marriage. Congratulations on moving in together. Congratulations on this. If it's ever any negative opinions, it should never be said by anyone, right? I'm going to be honest, I've never went up to a couple and been like, I don't think you guys should be together. Never, okay? Because what you wish for to other people will eventually come back to you. But yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, you or your person could have opened up to people you really cared about, or coworkers or friends or whoever, family, and people purposely tried to keep y'all apart, especially today. So what I was picking up is one of you could be further along in your spiritual journey than the other. This is often what happens in twin flame unions. One divine partner wakes up the other one to their spirituality, whether that takes a number of weeks, months, or years. And often more than that, the one partner usually isn't a huge believer in spirituality before they've been spiritually awoken, right? It's through their divine love. It's through the hardships you experience together. It's through your true testimony of your life story and your love story that you come to the realization of your spirituality together as one. Okay? And for a lot of you, it's just really special because I feel like if you're watching, you could be that person who woke up your person, right? There's always in relationships a teacher-student dynamic in spirituality. So one person who opens up the other person to their spirituality beliefs, or essentially teaches them something in their adult life that is a life lesson to learn, right? And so for a lot of you, I really feel as though you could have been that teacher to your person. You could have been the person who truly woke them up to realizing how amazing true love was. And for some of you, when you meet your true twin flame, it awakens all types of emotions within you. Sad, good, old traumas, old wounds you have to heal from. For some of you, it could have been childhood traumas or suppressed memories. Okay, often more than not, when you meet your twin flame, they make you come to realize how many things you overcame in the past that you suppressed or blocked out of your memory, right? And a lot of you will mirror each other's lives in different ways. So I'm talking, you could have both had a tremendously difficult time in school. You could have both had parents who separated at when you were a young age. You could have both experienced bullying, or you could have both experienced being a middle child in a family of 3, right? Like there's so many different things, but more often than not, when you meet your true twin, you guys mirror each other's souls. So you have very many differences, but very many spirituality similarities, okay? And so for a lot of you, this person may not have believed in all this, that. Maybe you were the person as well who opened them up to the idea of what a twin flame was, right? And I think it's beautiful because for a lot of you, if you're in separation from this person, they may be going behind the scenes learning more about it since you guys split up. Maybe they didn't like fully listen to y'all when you're together, okay? Or like whatever, like, but since you guys have been apart, they're like, how come I can't let go of this person? How come no matter what, I can't seem to forget about this love from months, years ago, right? However long it's been that you two have been apart. I feel like for a lot of you, it's been about 1 year to 5 years, depending how you resonate. Because I'm picking up that you could have spent either last Christmas together or you ended in the fall or winter of last year or before that, a fall or winter of many years ago, okay? So this could be multiple years you've spent apart from this person. And if that's the case, that's how you know even more it's a true soulmate connection or twin flame, because if you or your person both haven't truly been able to move on in a number of months or years, it really just goes to show what a beautiful love connection you both truly shared. And for some of you as well, it's like you could have met other people along the journey, right? You could have felt like, okay, here's the time I'm going to move on from this person. I'm letting go. And then when push comes to shove and you're like ready to move on, there's some inner voice or something in your heart that's saying, but this isn't the person. Okay, and that is how you know you found your divine counterpart. If you don't resonate with that part, then y'all, you haven't found your divine counterpart yet. So I'm just saying, okay, whoever you be dealing with, they had other third parties trying to get in their energy, trying to get in their head, trying to sleep with them. Your person could be someone in the public, so they get a lot of attention, or you could be in the public, you get a lot of attention. You both be looking good though, okay, too. After you meet your divine counterpart, you go through this natural like transformation makeover in your appearance. You all of a sudden look more divine. You all of a sudden look more like good looking to other people. And that's because something around your aura, your energy changes, okay? When you meet that person, and you can always tell too, right? Because that's that type of individual when you're together, you constantly got a smile on your face. When you're apart, you can constantly look back and think of a good time with this person. And for others of you, okay, I feel like as well, you could maybe even still have their photos. Maybe some things you try to throw out, okay, delete memories of them, but there's always like things that keep popping back up, okay, reminding you of how much no one's ever compared to this person. Like I said too, this could have been one of the only individuals you ever considered having a family with, marrying, settling down, and maybe it could be this person as well. Like, if you both came from families who didn't have parents that truly were happy or stayed together, maybe both of you like had made vows to yourselves to never have a long-term commitment or never be in a marriage, and then you guys came along and you changed this person's mind, or 111 likes, they came along and changed your mind, or the two of you together, okay? And so, yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys were gearing up for some type of big moves together, maybe moving in. For others of you, you could have already lived together before this separation happened. You could have had a family together, or you were thinking about it, and then boom, people tore you apart. People wanted you guys to go your separate ways. Also, too, the reason why this happened is because the Karmics knew that when you and your person are together, you would never truly be a people pleaser anymore. And that's how this person's, like, people around them felt as well. The Karmics around them knew they would not be able to take advantage of this person anymore, make them be manipulated in some type of way to do or say what they needed from them. So your person in particular, for example, if this is a masculine I'm picking up on, okay, they could have been a provider for their friends or their family, right? But then if they would have left and came to you, they would have been providing with you and your family. And so particularly, people tried to block that from coming together. And I feel like a lot of you ladies, like, if you know that someone in their family didn't like you, that's what I'm picking up. Someone in their family did not like you. tried to block their intuition. With the High Priestess in reverse, there could have been an Aquarius in their life that tried to block their intuition, or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But look at that, double air energy. 9 of Cups in reverse. Someone knew that if they chose you, they could no longer get whatever they needed from this person. So this person could have been paying their bills, could have been leeching off them, could have been using them. This could have been an ex of theirs. This could have been family, friends, whoever this was. Someone was benefiting from you two not being together. And they knew if you two were together in a higher form of commitment, they would no longer be able to reap any type of rewards from this person. It could have definitely been an older air sign, or an air sign in particular, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because the Queen of Swords represents a woman. So someone came in and spoke in their ear, okay? Or you could be that Queen of Swords, okay? But yeah, feminine or masculine, someone came in and spoke in their ear and was like, could have been a grandmother figure, could have been an older sister, could have been an older cousin, could have been an aunt, could have been a mother, could have been an ex that was older than them, could have been a coworker that was older than them. Whoever it was did not want to see you and your person together, because they knew that meant they would spend less time with them, or they would not benefit off them in some type of way. So your person, if whoever you're watching, were feminine or masculine, you guys both are the type that you helped people around you. And instead, okay, for some of you, this could have went as far as this person trying to sleep with your person behind the scenes. Now, I also have 2 of Wands in reverse. So this could have also been an fire sign, feminine or masculine. Gemini, or keep seeing Gemini, so maybe a Gemini for sure. Emperor here, Aries or Taurus. But with this 2 of Wands, it's Aries, Leo, Sag. So there could have also been an air sign, or a fire sign, or an Aries, Taurus, okay? Someone in particular, keep saying Ariel, so maybe you or your person are an air sign, or there was an air sign that tried to get in the way of this connection. But someone knew, like, I'm just going to say both ways. For the feminines watching for a masculine, or masculines watching for a masculine, if you're dealing with a masculine energy, okay, a man, there was a woman who was karmic in their life who was benefiting off the 2 of you not being together. They were paying their bills. They were going out with them. They were doing something for this person, providing some type of stability. Okay, I'm even hearing paying for their car, or their phone bill, or their rent. They were doing something, and they knew if this person got together with you, moved in with you, got married to you, had a family with you, they would not be able to receive that anymore. So they could have steered this person away from you, when this person could have asked them in confidence, or trust, or care about this person's opinion, what they thought about them committing to you long term. Now, for the masculines or feminines watching for a feminine, I'm talking a woman now, okay? I like to give you both perspectives. There was a masculine who thought that this feminine, or a other feminine who thought this feminine was their person. So this could have been an old close friend, or this could have been a family member. Okay, if it was a family member, obviously they didn't think they're their person, but there was someone who was benefiting off holding this person back from you. Because this person in particular could have been someone who was literally meant to receive something, or someone who was meant to be very abundant and successful. And if this person would have married you, or them married you, or you married them, whoever this is could have been on both sides. Those people would no longer benefit, period, off the 2 of you being together. For some of you, if you were both dealing with toxic people in your life, karmics, like feminine or masculine karmics, family members, friends, coworkers, I feel like both of y'all would have just got out of there and eloped. And I think too many people knew that from this energy here. There would have been people you both would have mutually agreed, even like shook hands on, right? Like an oath, a pact to each other in love. You would have stayed away from those people for the sake of your relationship. And there was too many people that knew that they could have brought a negative effect to your connection in some type of way. So these could have been the people you looked up to and valued their opinion the most, and same with your person. And the fact of the matter is, they purposely both told you, no, I think you should date other people. Don't talk to them anymore. For some of you, people could have went as far as to say, I don't want to hear you ever talk about them again. I don't want to hear you say their name ever again. those people knew how important your relationship truly was. And that's why they tried to keep it apart. Because they knew that if you guys would have gotten married together, you would have had a beautiful relationship, a beautiful life. And a lot of you, the love that you guys like emitted, it's like almost in the air, right? Like an aura field around you, magnetic field. It made people naturally jealous that they didn't have that type of love, okay? And I feel like it could have taken a number of weeks, months, or years for you to see that, and you're waking up to this more so than your person has ever woken up to this. Okay, and you could, that's why I'm saying you could be the teacher of this whole spiritual union with your person. But know that in this time of separation, there's something about today that's ringing significant. Maybe your person doesn't normally spend the holidays doing much. Or maybe they come from family and friends that don't really celebrate, but you could have always made it really special with them. Or vice versa. You could be on the other energy as well. However it resonates, whoever doesn't realize that these people try to keep you apart because they're not with you, if it's your person, the fact that they're not doing much for Christmas or they didn't do much all year, they had no one to give gifts to, they're realizing, well, damn, if I was still with him or if I was still with her, Christmas would have looked a lot different this year. It would have been full of love, full of laughs, full of good food, full of good memories, full of good presents, and most importantly, full of intimate, beautiful ass moments, okay? For some of you, like I said, there was plans to put some type of ring on it this year, last year, a couple of years ago maybe. For some of you that have been really separated, I'm hearing this person could have a dusty box. For the ladies, okay, your person could still have the ring box. For others of you, there could have been someone who tried to tell this person to give it back, to trade it in, to refund it, okay? Could have been their own family. And this person could be holding on to the idea, wow, could be a water sign, y'all, Knight of Cups. Look at that. You or your person could wear Converse, jeans a lot, have tattoos. Look at, he's got a full sleeve. So if you resonate with having a full sleeve or your person, this is your message. But your person's just waiting for the perfect moment. They're just wondering if it's too late. I feel like if you didn't reach out to your person today or them, there you go. Because this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. If they didn't reach out to you or you to them, okay, I just really feel as though it's almost as if this person wonders if it's too late. Right? Is it too late for the two of you to come back together? So it's a shame, you know. Two of Swords in reverse, right? They both wanted you to be like totally blindfolded from how beautiful this love is. And if it is elders than you, okay, because I see someone left something in the comments about their own family, doesn't want to see the two of them together, okay? There's the story of Romeo and Juliet, right? Forbidden love. And you know, it's just sad if people that are elder than you and in love are the ones trying to keep you both from being together in love. Because they can see the relationship for how loving it is, but they'll convince you or your person it's not. It's not meant to be. But it's like in reality, they could see it for what it is. And like I said, if anyone could ever judge their opinion on another connection, right? I personally would never, unless it's positive. Because then it's like, well, how's your relationship looking? Right? It's never good if you're sitting giving negative opinions to everyone. Fact of the matter is, okay, if you want two people who are destined to be together or in love with each other with their hearts of hearts, I feel like this is the second part of the message, okay? Definitely could be family because this represents my family card here. Could have been someone elder than you or your person, okay? Could have been a sibling, uncle, a grandfather, or a father figure, okay? Because look at that. It's like an older guy. Six of Cups though, right? It was someone who intentionally wanted you two to be apart, for them to leave the connection and to stay away from you. And I feel like for a lot of you, they feel as though they did it. You guys didn't call each other today or you didn't spend time together. But at the end of the day, the saddest thing about this message is whoever this is knows that your divine counterpart, feminine or masculine, y'all, wishes they were with you. They're completely heartbroken without you. Amen. I like that, Delia. That's what I agree. It's never anyone else's opinions as long as your connection is healthy and loving, okay? And a lot of you, this is exactly what a karmic is, when people feel like, well, if they don't have that divine love, they don't want to see it. That's why people try to keep other people apart. Okay, so your person or you could have been getting opinions from people who aren't in a relationship, who aren't married, who don't have kids, or people that are married and have kids but aren't in a happy relationship, a loveless relationship. So it's a shame. Okay? It's just a shame, you know? And like I said, some of you, you could have literally been married to this person and went through separations. And why it happened is because too many people got you in your person's ear and told you to have a new beginning elsewhere. Could have been a Pisces that directly got in between you or your person, okay? The Fool represents Pisces, so feminine or masculine. Could have been a Pisces that tried to keep the two of you apart. Wanted you to have a new beginning with them, or your person with them, or for others of you, they try to keep you two of you separated and have a new beginning just single on your own. Take it out, resonates. So, wow, some of you guys, if you're not an older air sign, you could be dealing with an older air sign masculine. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? But that represents someone stoic, someone truthful, someone very intelligent. I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you knew all along, or this person knew all along you're meant to be in a long-lasting connection, but it was the opinions of others that kept the two of you apart. You could come from really different upbringings. That's the thing I'm getting. Like similarities, but different upbringings. Whether that's like a financial bracket, different religious beliefs. For some of you, you could be born in different parts of the world as well, right? Someone may be born in Europe. Someone may be born in Canada, okay? However it resonates, you could be just extremely different. And there could have been certain people that didn't agree with it or didn't want to see the two of you together. And it's just incredibly sad, you know, that anyone would try and get in the middle of that connection. Four of Pentacles in reverse, King of Swords. So I'm going to sip my chai tea. Go ahead, like the video if you haven't already. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you're new here on this channel, I always say love is love. Love is blind too, okay? Love doesn't know this from that. What matters is what you feel in your heart towards another person. That's truly all that matters, you know? So if you are going through being alone today without your person, I feel like a lot of you too, you could feel like the relationship's so torn, or maybe you're both incredibly stubborn. So you guys could be fixed signs. That's another thing I'm picking up, okay? Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, and I think I'm missing one. Let me know what the other one is. But yeah, you could be fixed signs. That could also be another reason why you're apart. When you are a fixed sign, ultimately you are the most stubborn or set in your ways. So when someone tells you the sky is blue, okay, and you're so used to believing the sky is green, you're like, no, the sky is green. Even though you know it's blue. Right? So for a lot of you, I really think that's what resonates, okay? King of Swords in the upright, Four of Pentacles in reverse. So y'all, for some of you, this could be an air sign couple with an earth sign couple. That may resonate. Also had a lot of water energy and more air energy, a bit more earth sign energy, and actually fire. So all the signs came out in this reading. So you and your person could resonate with either signs. Now, I'm going to do a couple love messages for you guys. If you haven't already, please go ahead, like the video, and subscribe. Would greatly appreciate it, just so that more people are able to see that, okay? And feel free to scroll back, check out more of this message to make sure it resonates. I did just spend a few minutes talking about an air sign masculine, so you could be one or dealing with one. And yeah, let me get into the love messages. Wow. First one says, it's always been you. Amen. So your person's always known that it was always you, okay? That they were meant to be in a relationship with. But they allowed the opinions of others to get in the way. Next one says, I can't understand my own emotions. So this is what I'm talking about. You and them both could be going through this right now. You're like, I know I love this person, but is it too late? Like, have too many bridges been burned? Have too many roads been destroyed? Have too many arguments or disagreements happened, okay? Or too many people's opinions. That's the biggest thing I feel like with this karmic energy. Too many people have inserted their opinions where they don't belong on your connection. So there could be so much judgment from other people around you that that's why you feel like the two of you can never be together. Or if you do, it's like you'd have to hide it, okay? I think love is love. I truly believe follow your heart. Because what is worse than growing up, okay, or spending the rest of your life marrying someone else, always knowing your heart was with that person? So, yeah, I don't know. This energy is really emotional because I feel like that's really sad, you know? You've seen, like, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but there's certain shows or movies, even real life things I've seen where people have said, yeah, I did this and that, okay? They married someone else, and for 40 years, I always knew that was my person and I could never be with them, you know? Like that. I don't know about y'all, I'm an empath, like, okay, I cry at all the sad movies, but like that, I remember seeing once, it was like an older man talking about it, and like that broke my heart forever, like, because it's so true, you know? People will worry so much about what other people care that they will choose out of stubbornness or out of their own ego or out of other people's opinions, okay, to not be with the one person they love. And I truly feel like that's where you guys are dealing with karmic energies, whether that's you on that side or the person or both of you. Some of you, like, I feel like a lot of you have both of you. So, wow, this is a love letter. There's only 4 of these in the whole box. Beautiful. Okay, and might I add, it's a present box today. So Spirit just told me to say this. My spirit guides are telling me to tell you guys, your person feels like you were always the best present to get. Okay, so the fact that they got any presents today or no presents, you being in their life was the best present they ever received from God, okay? So, yeah. The next, the love letter says, my dearest love, have I ever told you how much I knew you were meant to be an important part of my life from the moment that I first met you? There was just something different about you. No one has ever caught my eye like that before. I want to be committed to you. I hope you feel the same. So I feel like for a lot of you in this time apart, this is truly how your person feels, okay? The fact that you two aren't together could be tremendously heartbreaking, and to them, especially today, maybe both of you have a really good time, like, putting it in the back of your mind. Keep on moving forward. Keep giving yourself false hope that you're meant to be in another relationship. But it could be that today you're having this realization. I don't know why I don't ever tear up over readings, but I feel like if this is your energy, y'all, it's really emotional. Like, I'm sorry for whoever's going through this. So yeah, it says I cannot understand my own emotions because I feel like of all days, you know, like I said, it's easy to forget about the love you once shared with a person, good or bad, okay, in between, all set aside. But when it's a very special day like today, okay, if you celebrate the holidays, that, yeah, you can really come to realize what it means to not have the person you love most by your side. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, maybe this could resonate for when it's your birthday or New Year's, right? Everyone celebrates New Year's. New Year's is a day. It's a new year. It's a celebration. This brings me to another part. Okay, New Year's may have been a huge day for the two of you. Maybe you always had your New Year's kiss, or you spent many a years going out for a New Year's event together, right? Something like this. So New Year's could have also been of significance. This is it. So the Karmics did a really good job at pressuring the two of you to move on. Because it says, I feel like you want someone else. So you or your person both could be in this mode right now where the two of you feel like this connection's completely over, even though in the back of your mind, you know that there's only this one person you love. I almost get like this sense that you're both trying to date other people to forget about the love you once shared. It's just another chapter in the book. But Spirit's saying that is the beginning of the book. That's the beginning chapter, right? That's the introduction. For some of you, especially if this was a newer connection and things just didn't work out, that was the introduction. Someone could love designer bags. Okay, she's holding her bag pretty close. Feminine or masculine, you could love designer bags, especially if you're feminine. Your person could have bought you a designer bag, or for others of you, maybe they always wanted to. Because she's clutching that bag pretty closely. And kind of funny, because right before I saw that, or started this reading, and I just realized because I saw this, I saw a video of a masculine on TikTok. I couldn't even believe this. Bought his lady, he goes, yeah, I'm finally together with a new woman. I want to get her something special. Bought her a brand new Birkin and a Rolly watch. I was like, damn, lucky lady. But yeah, look at this chick's clutching that bag. So for some of you, maybe you've been blessed with a beautiful present like that from your person. And hey, even if the bag wasn't like a designer brand name, maybe your person bought you something that was absolutely amazing to you guys, right? But damn, those women out there be lucky, okay? I just got to say that. And some people just wouldn't even wince to appreciate that. But I'm like, it's beautiful. Anyways, so yeah, I just feel like that message came through because I literally saw that like 2 minutes before I clicked this video, which I've never seen a video like that before. So I think there's someone's meaning there for someone, okay? If you resonate with living a more luxurious lifestyle, maybe your person has bought you a very beautiful designer bag. So next one says, mesmerized by you, my goodness. So your person feels as though too, this is the funny thing, they want you even more since the two of you aren't together. They feel as though you've just gotten more beautiful, more handsome, more top notch, okay? Something about the way you look has increased to this person. It's just like you've gotten so much more confident, so much more sure of yourself. For some of you, you've really come into your own since the two of you haven't been together. And maybe this is like a mirroring thing. You could both be experiencing this, but your person feels like if they've ever run into you in person since you split up, or for others of you, if this is something they just see you online in a photo, okay, however it resonates, your person feels as though every time they see you, okay, they really truly feel as though they're like mesmerized by you, like captivated by how you look, by the aura you're giving off, okay? You're pulling this person back towards you, whether you realize this or not, okay? Like I always say, this is collective, so I can't say for sure when your person's going to come back. For some of you, it may be closer, and for others of you, it may be longer. So part of the reason why this person could have walked away from you, because this message just came out, it says, please learn to listen to my feelings. So in particular, you or your person could have felt as though, I feel like you guys allowed the opinions of other people to get in your ear too much, right? So your person could have been saying they were being honest about this or that all day, and you could have been like, oh, I don't believe you because of something that someone else said, right? Or vice versa. Could have been your person was being persuaded away from you, and meanwhile, you could have been being truthful with them. So there's something about needing to really listen to your person's emotions and their feelings if you two are to connect again. This could also be someone who's extremely emotional, okay? I'm good now, but I picked up like heavy emotions there for a second. So your person could be keeping a lot bottled up, okay? A lot of unspoken words, a lot of things that they want to get off their chest. They want to let you know about how they feel, okay? Next one says, look at that makes sense. So through this time apart, look at your person, you could have been through a number of difficulties in your life. It says, there are things I'm still not ready to open up about yet. So whether this is a new connection or a long-lasting connection, there are things that have happened in your separation that your person doesn't feel comfortable to tell you yet. And it could be what's keeping them away from you. They could be needing to heal more before they come towards you. Next one says, I know I handled you wrong, y'all. Damn. I don't think this has ever come out. It's always been in the deck. Oh, I think I scared my kitty. He just like woke up. He's like on his back. He's like, y'all, that's never come out. I've had this in here for weeks or months, okay? It says, I know I handled you wrong. So feminine or masculine, for a lot of you, it could be masculine coming through, but could be feminine as well, y'all. Your person feels as though they handled this relationship wrong, they handled the ending wrong, or the beginning wrong. Take it how it resonates. Next one says, wants to protect you. So your person is feeling mighty protective over your connection and this relationship now. You could be as well. But I'm just really picking up, it's almost as if you had to figure that out after the karmics got in both of y'all ears and separated you two. Got you two so far away from each other. That's when things were realized, okay? I asked the wrong... That is spirit coming through. This is how I have this whole download and this whole message. I've been talking about the karmics. Look what it says. I asked the wrong person about you. So exactly it. This could be you that resonates with that, or it could be your person, or both of you. Someone in particular asked the wrong person about your relationship, or vice versa. You both could have. And this is the karmic energy that infiltrated the ending between the two of you, or initiated the ending between the two of you. The separation, tried to keep you two apart. And you can see, I can't see. I always look straight at the camera and just pull. They wrote a love song about you here. So if you are a musician, or your person is, someone be writing love songs about the other. Damn. Could have both if you're both musicians, but obviously that's not going to resonate for a majority of you. Wow. It says, forgive me for not seeing your worth. So this is the overwhelming feeling that your person has now that things have ended. You or them, or this could be a mutual feelings, okay? It's truly the fact is that your person feels as though they did not value you the way that they should have when you initially were in a relationship, okay? And now they've come to realize that after they feel as though things are too far gone. But you know, it's never too far gone for real love, right? It's always down to divine timing. It's like, if you set something free and it comes back to you, it's truly meant to be yours. But I feel like a lot of you are both in this mindset where you're like too stubborn to just be like, pick up the phone and be like, I miss you. Some of you could have each other blocked. Maybe both of you too. Because I feel like someone more than the other person stuck in their ego, okay? So you guys could be the one that are like ready to make amends with your person. And your person could be the one that's like, nope, too many people are going to judge me if I run back, or, right? There's always one person who's more spiritually awoken to a connection than the other. But this is it, right? So whoever's being a little bit more stubborn right now could be the one who's like refusing to make contact with you, or you them. But in the back of their heart, or your heart, you know that you're meant to reconcile. So yeah, I really feel like this is where this reading's at. I never thought all this would come out from me picking up the cards, but damn, this is someone's message, okay? This is a true story. I feel like this is a lot of divine couples right now going through this. Wouldn't be a divine union if there wasn't the worst struggles, right? And what makes it divine as well, if you ever wonder, besides all the things I've mentioned, okay, is it was truly ordained by God, okay? Amen. It was meant to be in a marriage. It was meant to be long-lasting, okay? Regardless if you resonate with feminine, masculine, however, it was truly ordained by your spirit guides, by your guardian angels, and by God himself. So there you go. Some of you are like, okay, I feel like you're watching this reading like, so should I reach out right after I watch this, or should I let them come to me? This is what it says, okay? Relax, let them come to you, sit back and look cute. I feel like some of you are like, okay, I changed my number. This person doesn't know where to find me. Okay, Spirit is just telling me to tell some of you, it's like either you know where each other work, or you know where each other lives, or it's just going to happen naturally. You're going to run into each other. If it's truly meant to be, it's not like you have to go chase this other person down. You're literally just going to be out walking on the street, walking to go to the gym or do something, and boom, then they're going to be right in front of you, right? Ever notice how when you're not supposed to see someone after you break up, you like literally never see them again? Y'all could live in the same city, the same neighborhood, the same couple of streets. But then if you're not meant to see someone, you just like never cross paths with them again. But when you're truly in love with someone and divine is orchestrating the two of you to reunite, to reconcile, you're going to run into each other. Okay, so just trust it. Don't force it. Don't try and make it happen. Spirit's saying just let it happen. And I feel like you finding this message is someone's activation of that as well. This is your confirmation from divine. Because y'all, I haven't given a divine feminine or masculine reading in a minute. And this is truly how I started my channel. Okay, so energy comes out and comes through me as the messenger for a reason at certain times. And I feel like today of all days with Christmas, it's just something to do with your person, or you had this realization, or you both have, okay? That really have woken you guys up. So thank you so much to everyone tuning in, leaving positive vibes. I truly appreciate it. Yeah, someone's a musician here, because look at, they wrote a love song about you and musician came through. So it could be you or them. Could be you or them. Next one says, yo, spirit is on point. Amen. I love my spirit guides today. Look at this shit. So like I said, Karmics infiltrated. If it wasn't like family, friends, I had said earlier, if you just joined in, for some of you, it could have been a third party that tried to date your person. And I even said, like, sensitive warning for some of you, they could have spent today with another person that they were casually dating or dating for the last few months, whatever. But they realized that it just wasn't the same as when it was with you, okay? Because it says, I walked away from them, I'm coming. Woohoo! So, yeah. This person's totally ended things with another individual, and their plans are to come towards you. So, relax, look cute, get ready. Anyone leaving negative comments, Merry Christmas. Sending you lots of love to all the Grinches out there. Relax, let them come to you. Sit back and look cute. Amen. And yeah, when your person comes back in, this is the biggest thing Spirit wants me to say. Don't rush them, okay? Because it says there are still things I'm not ready to open up about yet. So don't make them feel like, okay, where you been? Who you been dating? What made you want to come back? Let things happen naturally, because some of you may have your guard up extremely. You may be like, so what? Nothing else was better out there? That's why you're back? Well, duh. Okay? If someone comes crawling back or walking back with a tail, with a dog with a tail between its legs, obviously it's because they love you. So don't be harsh with them when they come back, okay? Some of you, maybe in the past they tried to, and you were like, nope, hell no, okay? You could have blocked them, you could have totally ghosted them, you could have ignored them, or them you. Something about this is going to be different if this is your message. If all this doesn't resonate, feel free to check out another reading that does, okay? But for some of you, I'm just hearing clear as day from Spirit. Don't be harsh on this person with a whole 21 questions, okay? And your guard up when they come back, because that's the last thing they want. For some of you, that may be why they've stayed away from you, because they know the wrath is coming, right? You're going to be like, so who you been dating? Who you been fucking? Who you been playing with? Like, what have you been doing? Why did it take you so long to realize, right? Which is only natural, okay? If you and a person didn't work out and then they come back, it's only natural. But like I said earlier, if someone walks away from you and they come back to you, especially if they've dated other people, y'all should know how much that person truly loves you. And you know, on my channel, I don't always get this perspective, but for some reason I see this perspective now. Because yeah, some of you, I can resonate with that too. You're like, nope, doesn't deserve me, had their chance, ruined it. Sometimes in life we can meet the best person for us, but have some more soul growth learning to do, that we don't know how to handle a person of that caliber, right? You or them. So I feel like truly, if you do love this person, if they do come back, it's up to you, obviously. It's just a reading, but Spirit's just saying clear as day. They could have went through their own struggles or their own battles since the two of you ended. Okay, they could have got their heart broken or rejected by other people or you. And it's just like, if you truly love this person and do want to make it work with them, just don't be so harsh on them, okay? If you don't resonate with that, maybe this isn't your message. If you feel like you don't ever want them to come back to you, then this may not be your message, loves, okay? Check out a new singles love reading for sure. So who are you going to choose? Me or them is here. For a lot of you, your person could feel as though you have multiple options and they're not sure who you're going to choose. This could be something that's holding them back. Fitness instructors here. Okay, so you or them could be a fitness instructor, or could be that they have options. Okay, take it how it resonates. Next one says, thinks your voice is super hot. So your person loves your voice. They could quite admire when you speak to them, okay? You could be someone who spends a lot of time on the phone with them or in person. Your person's like, yeah, sexy ass voice. And someone may be a musician, because that came in through earlier. So some of you, if you're a musician or they are, whoever's a musician, they could check out your music and be like, oh. Aw, so next one. Wow, this message is seriously like, this is a really beautiful message today, guys. I'm glad. Christmas of all days. Such a beautiful message to come through. So next one says, I think you're absolutely perfect. So through your person or you dating other people, the one realization they had is how amazingly lucky they were to experience you, okay? You could have had the best intimacy with them. You could have been the best smelling. You could have been the cleanest. You could have had the nice home. You could have been the best cook. You could have been the best lover. You could have been the best friend as well. You know, the thing with divine unions is it isn't just a lover. It's like your best friend all in one, right? It's someone who you really can, like I said, just be your natural goofy self. You don't have to be concerned about whether this person accepts you or not. It's someone you can literally be in your PJs or dressed up and you know that they love you all the same. It's someone you could wake up with morning breath, okay, and roll over and have the most passionate intimacy with, and it's like amazing, okay? So that's how you know. And if you haven't experienced it yet, then maybe this isn't your counterpart. So it says, I think you're absolutely perfect. And one more here, a really beautiful message. It says, saying goodbye to you was the hardest thing in my entire life. My heart is broken. So since your time apart, one thing your person came to realize is that their whole life just doesn't seem as great without you. They could be experiencing a lot of endings, a lot of difficult times, okay? And ultimately, they feel as though when they were with you, things were a lot smoother, things were a lot more clear, things were a lot more loving. You guys could have had some really good times together. I don't know if you experienced a lot of firsts together, maybe going to events together, going on trips together, you know, seeing different countries together. For others of you, it could have been a lot of firsts with like relationship stuff, okay? So moving in together, getting married, for those of you that did have a long-term connection with this person. For others of you, I'm hearing you could have even gotten a pet together, okay? Or maybe this was something you talked about. There were so many things you did with this person that they know now through more experience with others, it wasn't as good as when it was with you. Christmas market could have been significant. Christmas, that was the whole reason I got this download today. Aww. This one, y'all, says, you cared about me more than anyone ever did before. So through this separation, your person's realizing that all the other relationships they had with anyone else, no one ever loved them the way that you did. You loved them so unconditionally. And they could have always been in relationships with karmics before you, people that loved them, but with conditions. 87 on the reading, okay? In the past, your person felt as though these people they dated before you or even after you loved them, but there was always something attached to it. They loved them if they did this for them. They loved them if they did that for them. And with this, it's like this really resonates with the fact for a lot of you, this person knows in particular that you love them more than anyone else ever did. So that's a really beautiful message, y'all. Next one says, I want everyone to know your mind. So your person's really learning to overcome their ego or the opinions of anyone else. They really, truly just want to be able to come forward and claim you. I feel like a lot of you, this has been a long time coming, whether you realize this or not. This person could have really been contemplating this from the sidelines for a very long time. Okay, and then when it comes to your love, it's like they don't want to keep it a secret anymore. They want everyone to know that you guys are meant to be in a long-term connection, whether that's marriage, Some of you may just invest in each other long-term in a committed relationship, eloping, right? You don't necessarily have to get married. It depends on your core values and what you're looking for in a partner. For others of you, you may be wanting to have a family. And I feel like for some of you too, maybe your person was like pressured to not have a family with you based on their family's beliefs. Maybe one of you could be older than the other too. That's a common thing. A couple years older, a couple years younger, okay? That could be a huge difference. Or like I was getting, it could be you're from different cultural backgrounds, okay? Which is just a shame, you know? I truly think love is love, okay? This is an 18+ channel. And a lot of you are going to resonate with being between the ages of 25 to 45, right? So that is a very appropriate time and an adult, mature enough time to decide if you want to marry someone or move in with them or be with them. You know what I mean? It's where you're meant to make your own decisions, right? And I feel like for a lot of you, there are many karmics that tried to get in the way, including people close to you and people close to them. So it says, I have so much admiration for you. So on a day like today, your person could have put up with a lot of BS too. Say they're in a karmic relationship right now. That person could have just gave them bullshit all day. Maybe they bought them a gift and they were like, that's not what I wanted, right? And meanwhile, you could be the type of partner, get a pair of socks or a card and you're like, thanks, babe. I love it so much. You're just so grateful to be with your person. So for some of you, your person really had to experience karmic energies that didn't value them or appreciate them for who they were, right? Because where did that come out? I think that's the most beautiful message that came out in the whole reading. You cared about me more than anyone ever did before. So they could be dating someone right now, okay? Sensitive warning, if you don't like it, cover your ears. But if your person's dating someone right now, they could be realizing this person loves them, but with conditions, right? They need to conform and do a certain way, have a certain job, look a certain way, have a certain amount of money or status, or provide for them in some type of way. I feel like for some of you feminines watching out there, you could have never asked your masculine, okay, to pay a single bill of yours. And then they got some whole karmic in their life right now that's like, yeah, you're going to pay my rent. You're going to pay my bills. You're going to pay this, that, okay? And this person could be coming to realize like, wow, you loved me for me. You never asked for a dime. You never asked for a thing, just my love. And that's how much they're truly going to realize how much this relationship is very important. Some of you too, y'all, you could be feminines and you could have actually paid for shit for this person. And they're like, wow, no one ever loved me like that. I was used to people that always made me buy them things. And then here you came in, you could have surprised them with like, oh, hey, I ordered this, so I ordered this for you too. Or you could have always got them birthday gifts, cards, Christmas presents. And for a lot of you, yeah, your person's really coming to realize that they never had anyone else do that for them. Dated them behind your back, you knew. So a lot of you look at this person was dating someone else since you guys broke up, or maybe even possibly at the ending. I feel like for a lot of you, there was this third party energy that got in your person's ear and tried to break the two of you up. And it's a damn shame. Make them be disloyal to you. So it says, I want to come home. I'm ready to make things right between us. I'm sorry I ever let you down. So your person is admitting that they know that they could have played a role in keeping the two of you apart, whether or not they dated someone else or allowed opinions of other people to get in the way. Social media is here. So you and this person could have originally met on social media, or for others of you, this person's been keeping tabs on you via social media this entire time. They've been trying to figure out what you're up to. Are you single? Are you dating anyone? Okay. Aw, it says their heart belongs with you. Amen. Go ahead, drop a like, leave a heart in the chat if your heart belongs to one person in particular and you know it, okay? No matter how much time and distance between you and someone, you know your heart belongs with one person. Drop a heart or drop a like on the video. Amen. Wow. This is a lot, y'all. I'm just gonna do a couple more messages in love, okay? And then I'll get some more tarot and oracle to close. But look at this. It says, I just want to hold you again. So for a lot of you, this is someone who's been with other people since you, okay? Or been single, just like missing you tremendously. I'm hearing for some of you, they could have a picture of you that they keep close to them. Okay, so maybe they have a picture of you in their room somewhere, in their home somewhere that they kind of look at and reminded of you. It could have been a frame picture, a picture in their wallet. It could have been a picture on their phone. But there's something to do with a picture of you that they look at from time to time, and they just think of that moment. And then it brings back a flood of all the love between the two of you. Okay? Thank you so much for subscribing. So yeah, their heart belongs with you. And they just want to hold you again. At the end of the day, this person really just wishes that the two of you were in a much better standing than the two of you are. Now, I love when this message comes through because this is not really just a message from a person, but a message from Divine. So it says, get ready. That's so funny because earlier it says, just sit back and look cute, let them come to you. Okay, are you ready? Get ready. A huge surprise is on the way to you now. You've been tired of waiting. God has heard your prayers in divine timing. So you and this person reuniting and truly coming together for good is divine timing. I feel like a lot of you, this whole separation had to happen, whether this was one breakup, two breakups, a couple breakups, for you to finally figure out that the two of you, it doesn't matter who else you try to date, where you try to move to, who you try to move on with, even if you try to change your number, block each other, move on, your heart belongs to each other, okay? And if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, then it may not be your message, right? But for a lot of you, I'm really glad it resonates. For a lot of you, I feel as though if this is your true divine counterpart you're dealing with, y'all, don't matter how much time, space, or karmic energies get in the middle, that's your person. And your person feels the exact same. So yeah, I really feel like this person's going to come towards you, okay? This is what I'm picking up. Whoever's the one who ghosted the other and stayed away from them, that's who's going to come towards them and make the amends, okay? So whether that's the feminine or the masculine, whoever left this other person feeling totally rejected, like it's over, that's who's going to come. Whoever's been in the third-party relationship, because maybe one of you has and one of you hasn't, is what I'm picking up, right? Some of you could have just been sitting pretty or handsome waiting. You're like, yeah, I know that's my fish, right? That's one of my messages in here. That's my fish, okay? Pisces again. So some of you may be dealing with the Pisces, or you could be, but that won't be for everyone. But yeah, it's like, that's my person. And I feel like, too, there could be multiple people around you that miss this person. So, for example, if you have kids, your kids miss your other half being home. Whether that's the father or mother to your kids or not, they could have developed a very close relationship with them. For others of you, you or them could have animals. Those animals or kids, whoever it is, misses. There's other members in your household. That's what Spirit wants me to say. Okay, it could be even a goldfish, right? But there's other people that experience not only the love that you two had for each other, but the love that they could have gave other life forms. And you know, it's really beautiful. I know it's super random message. That's your fish. Something about a fish, okay? One of you may have a fish tank, but when a beautiful couple is in love, the auras, the energy they emit in the room is so positive and high vibrational, right? So some of you, it's like even your fish can feel the fact that you're heartbroken and your person and you aren't together. That's how strong your connection is. I feel like for sure pets resonate with that. Okay, so whether you have a dog, maybe you guys got a dog together during the relationship. For others of you, you could have cats. You could have a bunny rabbit. You could have reptiles. Whatever you got. When you and your person aren't together, it's like those animals feel the lower energies in the room versus the high vibrational love that was emitted between you and this person. So that's really beautiful. I've never picked up that message in my readings. So yeah, I feel as though it's not just you missing your person and you being together. It could be kids, pets, something that's another life form, even plants, okay? Even if you've got house flowers or plants. You know, I heard the most beautiful thing the other day from a scientist, and I want to share it. Did you know that plants can sense when their owners are close or entering the home? When the owner, okay, the human being that takes care of the plant, waters it, feeds it, leaves, the the energy goes down, and then when you get within a certain distance of your home, or actually in your home, apparently your plant instantly perks up. Its leaves go up, okay, and it actually feels the fact that its owner's close, versus say if a total stranger was taking care of your plants. So this is the energy that I'm getting off, okay? For a lot of you, it's like it literally goes as far as there could be any type of life forms in your home, whether that's kids, pets, other human beings, okay, or plants, that feel the fact that you and your person aren't emitting this high vibrational love. So yeah, it's going to really change things for the better. And the biggest thing I feel as though is you guys had this beautiful way of manifesting new beginnings, abundance, new jobs, higher paying jobs, more finances, okay, more opportunity, better luck. You guys also could have had a lot of friends while you were in a relationship. Okay, maybe both of you have now kind of isolated from other people since you've been apart. But when you were together, you were constantly getting invited out to this event, that event, certain things like that, okay? It's like literally what was happening was when you guys were together, you were in such a positive vibration. People wanted to be around you. People wanted to invite you out. People wanted to include you. Whether it's like, hey, we're going to this concert. Do you want to come? For others of you, it's like, hey, we're going to a cottage for the weekend. Do you want to come? Hey, come to this person's wedding. Hey, come to this birthday party. And then y'all could be getting less invites since you've been apart. That's because people around you even can feel the vibration has dropped on both of you separately, right? You're not together. So yeah, super random. I feel like this message is just like, woo! It's a very beautiful message, okay? So I hope you resonate. It says, I love when we spend time together. That is so sweet. So whoever you're dealing with feels as though you guys spent an incredible amount of time together, or they're just missing any time you ever spent with them. TikTok's here, so you or your person could resonate with TikTok in some type of way. You could have met on TikTok. You could be together from TikTok, okay? However it resonates. And there you go. So one of the last love messages I'll pull, but there is your confirmation. If you came to this reading wondering, is it just you feeling this way about your person, or do they truly miss you and want to reconnect with you? 1111 was just on the reading. The answer is yes. They feel the exact same about you. Everything I've really said in this reading, they feel the exact same way. Like they miss you, okay? And maybe both of you haven't had the courage to work up to saying it to each other. But as the reader, it's clear as day. Y'all got something special, and I feel like life is too short not to go after the person you truly love and want to be with, regardless of other people's opinions. That could have been the lesson you guys had to learn. So, woo! Says, you are the hottest person I have ever met. That's how you know, too, it's a divine union, okay? You know when certain relationships, you just, like, fall out of love with people, you're no longer attracted to them? That's karmic AF. When you truly love someone, it don't matter if you're together or you're apart. You're like, damn, I am so freaking attracted to them. Like, they be looking sexy, okay? So yeah, your person feels like you are the sexiest person they know, no matter what. Amen. That's a good one. Y'all. So next one here says super insecure. So you or your person could be a little bit insecure. This may be why you're not in a union. I was just picking that up earlier. It's like someone could care too much about what other people think, and they also could have a super fear of being rejected by you. Feminine or masculine, your person could feel as though, well, what if they're like, I'm never going back. I don't think this person can handle another heartbreak. So this could be why they truly feel like they're scared to come towards you, because they don't want another heartbreak. It's almost like they barely picked their heart up off the floor after the last one. You know what I mean? And they're like, I don't think I can handle emotionally to be rejected again by the one person I truly love. Okay, so there you go. And yeah, there's only one divine union, okay? If you wonder if it's this person, that person, karmic energy looks like lust as well. You could have been attracted to other people. You could have tried to pursue relationships with other people, but they had never worked out, or they don't work out, right? Because that's a karmic person. They're merely a distraction on your path from your divine feminine or your divine masculine. So both of you could be feeling super insecure right now, but the connection, it could be that deep down you long to be with your person, but you're like, I don't want to be rejected by them, or they could feel this way about you. So one more message says, there's just something there's just something about you. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I also can't seem to get you off my mind. So see, this is the thing, no matter what, no matter how much time apart, your person's like, why can't I forget about them? If it's so long ago or we're not meant to be together, why the fuck can't I just move on, right? That's your person. Says, we look good together, everybody knows. So your person could feel as though, even if you or them are feeling insecure, you guys were always labeled as a very good match together. You looked like sexy together, okay? Regardless of how you feel about yourself, people saw you emitting all this loving energy. Like you guys had your own aura field around you. Your own orbit, if you may, like a whole planetary, okay? And you or your person, to other people, whether you realize this or not, be looking like a whole divine couple, okay? People are like, wow, they look like they belong on a magazine, or they look like they're from a movie, right? Notice too how, like in the Notebook, okay, that divine couple, that Notebook, no matter, like she was engaged to someone else at one point, he was in another relationship, those pairs didn't match up, but you see the two of them together and they just look so incredible together. That's the definition of a divine union, okay? It doesn't matter what you truly look like, but when you're with your person you're meant to be with, people be like, damn, you guys look good together, okay? And you do see that in everyday life. You'll see certain couples together and you're like, wow, they look like such a good looking couple, okay? You'll see it on TikTok, online, you'll see it at the grocery store, you'll see it people you know. That's the example of a divine union. Okay, and it's funny because certain divine matches on social media have literally made a living off of showcasing their relationship. You see so many different pairs, okay? And I think that's incredibly beautiful because that's an example of a divine feminine and a divine masculine together. Amen. Merry Christmas. So yeah, I never expected all this to come out in the message, but I think it's really beautiful. This person loves your sex appeal. They find you to be incredibly sexy, okay? Something about you that just turns them on by just looking at you. So yeah, I feel like whoever you're dealing with, feminine or masculine, we've got handsome here. They admire you. So handsome or beautiful, however you resonate, this person finds you to be incredibly good looking. So next one, why they haven't come closer to you yet, okay? It says, I've got a lot in my mind lately. So as you guys have been going through a separation, your person's just really come to realize that there's like a lot of things that they needed to work out before coming towards you. You guys could have went through a very difficult, painful ending. Maybe harsh words were explained, or no, nothing was said. Maybe both of you just parted ways and you've never communicated since. Your person's working out internally why everything happened the way it did. And you could still be in that mode as well. But like I always say, in divine unions, there's always one person who's more awakened and aware to the connection, whereas one is still taking their time to catch up, to figure it out, okay? So I really truly feel as though one of you already is aware you're meant to be together, whereas the other person's like, I don't know if I'm ready to forgive this yet. I don't know if I'm ready to forget about that. I don't know if I'm ready to let go of other people's opinions. Whatever obstacle may be in your path. Whereas the other one of you may be like, it's all water under the bridge. I forgive them. That's my person. Okay, so you could be on either side of that depending on your energy. Well, so love letter. And this one is definitely for those in separation. So I'm glad this came through because it's one of my final messages. It says, I had a dream about you last night. Okay, so are you ready? May I first start by saying how incredible you look since we last spoke. And what was your girl saying earlier? It's like, how you know it's a divine union is it doesn't matter how many people you meet, how much time passes. You don't ever think they don't look good. You feel like they look better and better, like aging like fine wine, right? Like they just look more divine every time you see them, okay? So can I first start by saying how incredible you look since we last spoke? I can tell you've been working hard to heal from the heartbreak that happened between us both. I want you to know it was never my intention to hurt you or to leave you wondering how such a loving relationship could turn so cold. I just had a lot of work to do on myself before I could love anyone else. Just so you know, I didn't just pull that out. It's literally the love letter. So yeah, for a lot of you, that just backs up what I was saying as a reader. This person really, truly, you or them, or the two of you both, needed to learn how to grow within yourself and really, truly accept what love is. Because love isn't all sunshine and butterflies, okay? And even butterflies are ever evolving and transforming, just like we are as humans. You go from being a caterpillar to coming into a cocoon to evolving into that beautiful butterfly. So a lot of you were on some type of healing journey within your lives, okay? And both of you, if not one of you already, has emerged as that butterfly, and the other one's about to break out that cocoon, and that's when your love's gonna come back together. So it's really beautiful. It says, I miss our movie and dinner dates. So you and your person could have spent a lot of time cooking dinner at home, watching movies. Or for others of you, you could have went out for dinner or movies together, and they missed that. They really feel like those were some of the best times they had. Some of you could have really watched shows together. You could add a favorite reality show, sitcom, something like this, you know, where normally you'd be like, I don't want to watch that. But with your person, you always watched it. For the feminines, maybe you didn't really like sports, but then you'd watch it with your masculine. For the masculines, maybe you didn't like the soap dramas, but then you'd watch it with your feminines, right? Next one says, loves your tattoos. So for those of you who have tattoos or your person loves the tattoos. Now, isn't this literally the whole message? Come through my spirit guides. It says karmic relationships. So this right here is the exact reason why the two of you aren't together. Karmic relationships that got in the way. It says either you or someone you know has relationships around them that are karmic. So you or your person or both of you had people who purposely tried to keep you apart today and ultimately to separate y'all's connection, your union. And it says, I only want you for the rest of my life. So yeah, your person's truly woken up to the fact of how beautiful this union is between the two of you guys. And I think that's an incredible thing, okay? But yeah, I really hope this reading can resonate. So I'll pull a couple oracles and then I'm going to close it. Beautiful. Do remember to only take what resonates because this is a general collective reading. So wisdom's here. Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now it's the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. And stargazing. When you gaze at the stars and you give yourself fairy focus, your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about certain situations. So Spirit's just saying, let go and let God, okay? If it's truly your person, you know that they will come back to you. And if it's not, then continue just living your life. One thing I know is we never put ourselves on hold for another person because truly this life is worth living and finding yourself and experiencing new things. And even if it means dating other people till your person's ready for you, don't ever hold yourself back, okay? But I feel like a lot of you, if you do resonate with this message, that's what y'all been doing. Either you or your person been dating other people and you're like, I realize that the grass isn't greener on the other side. Like that was my person and I walked away from them or them, you, right? Like whoever resonates with this, okay? I feel like for a lot of you, it was your person that walked away from you guys and it was based on their family not approving, their friends not approving, or someone else trying to meddle in the middle of your connection. And for the rarity of some of you guys, you could have both had that happen simultaneously. Double whammy, okay? People really trying to keep the two of you apart. So forgive this person, right? And like I said, okay, some of you will say in the comments, you're like, no, I'm moving on. Okay, well then this isn't your reading because this message is for someone whose heart is not closed off to forgiving your person and giving it another chance. I feel like the reason this person hasn't come towards you sooner is because they're worried You're going to give them an earful. You're not just going to listen and love and accept them back into your arms and say, it is what it is, I love you, right? And that's what they want. They want you both to get to such a healed space that the past is the past and you're able to truly be together in love, regardless of who likes it and who don't. Amen. So yeah, wants to protect you is here. Wants to protect you. Amen. Canada. So you or your person could be from Canada. What's up, family? Drop in the comments if you're from Canada. I would love to hear where you're from. It says, you are the best thing that ever happened to me. And even if you're not from Canada, drop in the comments. I love to hear where you guys are from. Wow. These are my final messages. Are you ready? Please forgive me for the past. So your person, this is what I was saying the whole time. They want to come back, but they want to make sure you and them are both past the past. They don't want to think about what happened before. They want to have a fresh start in love with you if this person does come back to you. They don't want to think about the drama, the he said, she said, the people try to keep you apart. It's like maybe one day you'll be able to laugh and look back, but that's not the first conversations they want to have. They want to have a mutual understanding and agreement that you both are in this together, no matter what. Okay, I feel like that's what your person's going to want to hear from you. It says, I see us being married one day in the future. Absolutely beautiful. Next one says, I'm missing you a lot right now. So yeah, your person misses you a lot. This is definitely a message coming through. Wow, it says our relationship feels divinely guided. Amen. Divine feminine, divine masculine, come through. Divinely guided. That is only a relationship from the Most High, okay? It says, I will stand by your side no matter what. Loyalty is always 100%. So your person wants you to know, regardless of what happened in the past, they are incredibly loyal to you. And if you do get in a relationship again, okay, they're going to be loyal to you. There's going to be no ifs, ands, or buts. No one else getting in the way. They want to be with you. Next one says they love you deeply. So this person has an incredible amount of love for you. And yeah, sometimes it takes losing a person, you know, by choice or by other people's decisions around you to make you realize how much you truly valued that person. How much you could even date other people and realize, like, they just ain't cutting it. They karmic. So, wow. Definitely this makes, wow. Told them to break your heart on purpose. So, you either had family or friends, or they had family or friends that literally told them to break your heart and walk the heck away from you. And that is the biggest thing they regret. For a lot of you, because you're watching right now, I feel like this is your message, regardless if you're the feminine or the masculine. Someone told them to break your heart on purpose. And when they did that, it broke their heart. Because it said earlier, saying goodbye to you was the hardest thing I ever did. And now it says their heart belongs with you. So damn shame, okay? Sometimes, you know, you value other people's opinions. But like I always say, if another person's opinion would be to walk away from a relationship, how much do they care about your opinion? Because truly, even if you see someone going through kind of an like unhealthy or not the greatest relationship, let that person experience it and decide for themselves, okay? Because 9 times out of 10, it's people meddling and interfering with the connection, which is making it not work out. So yeah, body shape, all of it is here. So your person could be incredibly drawn to your body or you them. It says, may we learn to never stop communicating. So that's absolutely beautiful. At this moment in time, your person really wants you to realize they never want to give up on communicating with each other, okay? They always want you guys to figure out how to agree to things, to find common ground, right? No relationship is perfect, okay? Any normal couple has disagreements and things I'm sure, like, I don't have kids yet, but when you have a family too, right? You may have different co-parenting styles. There's always going to be something that you're not always going to agree on. But a true relationship is about learning how to value each other and love each other, even on your worst days. So let's get that like up to 222, because there's one more like, and then you know this is definitely a twin flame union. Thank you so much for watching, y'all. Final message here says wedding. So this is what I was getting earlier. Why I think this message came through today, Christmas of all days, is because maybe this year or last year, this person planned on marrying you, and there were one or more individuals that got in the way of this connection. This may be what they're not ready to open up about yet. This person could have had a ring box for a long time, okay? For some of you, for others of you, maybe more recently. But it's like they always knew in the back of their mind that you were their person, but they need you to listen to them. If you found this message, something about you needing to listen to them when they come towards you. So listen with a non-judgmental ear. I feel like for some of you, maybe too, you were very quick to assume this person didn't have your best interest at heart. Maybe in the past they were immature. Maybe they didn't show you that they truly put you first. But whatever's happened in your life for the two of you, between the two of you being separated, this person's really come to realize just how important this connection is to them. And all they need right now, when you come back together, if you choose to, y'all, use your own discernment, right? But if you choose to come back together with this person, is just to listen. No judgments. The past is the past. We cannot change, but to truly move in love. So to close out this reading, because I have it on the chapter, I'm going to read you Psalm 91 as a protection prayer against any karmic individuals that tried to dismantle your connection. Please go ahead and like the video if it did resonate, and thank you so much for watching. Merry Christmas to all of you again. God bless you guys so much, okay? And I really hope, if this message resonates, that you and your person come back together very soon so you're able to be happy in love, because that's all the world needs more of, love. So final message is Psalm 91, okay? If you're unfamiliar with it, it is a chapter, 91:16. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. And this is a protection prayer for you and your person so that you are able to resonate and come together a lot sooner than those people around you plan to keep you apart. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him I will trust. Surely He shall deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the perilous pestilence. He shall cover you in His feathers, and under His wings you shall take refuge. His truth shall be your shield and buckler. You shall not be afraid of the terror by night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that walks in darkness, nor of the destruction that lays waste at noonday. 1,000 may fall at your side, and 10,000 at your right hand. But it shall not come near you. Only with your eyes and shall you look and see the reward of the wicked. Because you have made the Lord, who is my refuge, even the Most High, your dwelling place. No evil shall befall you, nor shall any plague come near your dwelling. For He shall give His angels charge over you, to keep you in all your ways. In their hands they shall bear you up. Lest you dash your foot against a stone, you shall tread upon the lion and the cobra, the young lion and the serpent you shall trample underfoot. Because He has set His love upon me, therefore I will deliver him. I will set him on the high, because he has known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him, and I will honor him. With long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. So I'm going to leave that there, and just know that is my protection prayer from you, or to you, from Earth Angel 111. May your divine union come back together, okay? May no one's judgments and opinions allow a beautiful love to be kept apart any longer. So they're telling me to pull a bonus message, and wow. Spirit guys are like, pull one more, pull one more. Okay, I'm saving this one for last because, wow. It says, you always know what to say to cheer me up. So, yeah, your person loves you incredibly, okay? They feel like you always know how to cheer them up. So, just be prepared. This person's ready to hear anything from you. I feel like you might just, like, embrace each other and look in each other's eyes and just be like, I freaking missed you so much. Like, I love you. Next one says, I feel like I've lost you for good this time. It breaks my heart. So, this is where I feel like has been holding you both back. Fear. Fear of being rejected by one another, okay? Listen to your heart. If you know in your heart that's not your person, then move forward. But if you feel in any slightest way that's still the love of your life, okay? Don't be afraid to tell that person you love them, because fear holds us back. Fear holds us back from taking risks. Fear holds us back from falling in love. Fear holds us back from living the life we want to live. And that is the biggest emotion. Now, final message, okay? I was like, I'm saving this for last. It says, I'm about to pop up on you. And if you're new to my readings, check out a couple messages ago. This came through. It was either a short or a video. But y'all, they about to pop up on you. And you know, earlier it said, relax, sit back, look cute, let them come to you. So, yeah. I feel like your person is about to pop up on you. And look at, I'm trying to put these away, and it says a giant misunderstanding. Tattoos again. And pizza place again. So those two came out earlier. So yeah, you and your person are going to realize whatever reason you broke up or you stayed apart was either lies that someone told each other, or just a misunderstanding, a misagreement, a disagreement, and you guys both stayed away for that long instead of communicating out of fear of rejection. So, really beautiful message. I just want to say God bless. Thank you so much for watching, okay? And until next time, I hope you have an amazing night. Go ahead, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and feel free to watch more of this reading if you tuned in halfway or just at the end. Feel free to go back and check it out, because I feel like this is one of the most beautiful messages that came out in a long time. And of course, it is now almost the end of Christmas. So I really hope this reading found you when it's meant to. And it is timeless. So even if you see this on a day that is not Christmas, do remember it is your message. God bless y'all. Love you guys so much. Okay, bye. Have a good night, everyone. And I hope you have a great Boxing Day tomorrow. Good rest of your festivities. And if I don't see you by then, I'm sure I'll be live again. But Happy New Year's to you if you don't end up checking out another live anytime soon. I like to go live pretty much every day if I can, sometimes every other day, okay? So God bless you guys. Have an amazing night. Bye.